So this is the presentation of the Master of Science dedicated for disaster management. It is a 2 years program. These 2 years program are entirely in English. This Master of Science is involved in a context and in a partnership that is very, very powerful. The context is very simple. We are collaborating with various universities, the University of Nîmes in the field of risk assessment since 1 or 2 decades. We are working on a national project at national level. We are working with various partnerships, SMEs, the fire brigades, in the field of emergency medicine and emergency management since various years. We are collaborating also with various EU projects, for instance, with Belgium, Czech Republic, France, Germany, Italy, Poland, Sweden, UK, and Turkey, in the field of, again, in disaster risk management. We are also collaborating with the European Commission in the project of the base camp of the Civil Protection Agency at Nîmes. Through this context, we've got the objective of this Master of Science. The objectives are very simple. The Master of Science, that is a 2 years program entirely in English, proposed to provide a comprehensive understanding on theory and practice on emergency management. The 2 years program provide the knowledge and skills that are needed to assess the disasters. After 2 years, the students will have the academic content and all the theories and practices in emergency management, disaster risk reduction, and environmental impact. What are the sciences in this Master of Science? The sciences are risk management, project management, telecommunications, social sciences such as psychology, sociology, anthropology, economics, geography, and environment. Those information are really important for all the students that want to work in the field of emergency management. So again, what are the future jobs? There are future jobs in the world on emergency management. The job are emergency management coordinator, in disaster preparedness specialist, or disaster recovery expert, etc. Please have a look on www.indeed.com, where you can see, for instance, in US a lot of job opportunities in the field of emergency management. In the world of public entities, for instance, civil protection agencies, there are a lot of job opportunities. And this Master of Science also opens job opportunities in the world of NGOs and also in the private sector. Why? Because we've got strong connections with the petroleum companies, for instance, the French one, the Total company, where we've got strong connection with them. They are involved in the pool of professors in order to have a strong connection between the academic world and the professional requirements. What are the content of the Master of Science? Let's have an overview of the Master of Science. This Master of Science is divided into 9 or academic courses and 1 module dedicated for internship. Let's explain. The first module is dedicated for principles of risk assessment. The second is devoted for environmental impact assessment. The third one is dedicated for emergency and in the field of humanitarian aspects. We have a strong focus on social resilience. We are also providing some information on the social and the foreign culture. We are also providing information on the health emergencies in the field of information technologies and communication and in system engineering. Last but not least, it is very important to explain that all these type of job, all these type of activity are really linked with project management. The 2 years program finishes by an internship that you can make in the lab or in a company or in an NGO or in a public entity that you will apply all the concept that you have in a very practical internship. This internship is 4 to 6 months. What are the partnerships? Partnerships are from various universities elsewhere in the world, in Turkey, in Italy, in the Netherlands, in Canada, in Switzerland, in China, or in India. For instance, today there is a strong professor from IIT Campo that is here. Moreover, we are collaborating with various NGOs. For instance, Medecins Sin Frontieres, that is Doctors Without Borders, where the head of operations is providing a comprehensive course on food delivery strategies. We are collaborating with the International Federation of Red Cross, Geneva, where they are going to provide a course on design shelter. We are collaborating with various public entities, for instance, the United Nations. A lady from that is an alumni that is working in New York at United Nations will provide a course on the deployment of the military forces. The Joint Research Center from ISPRA will provide a course on critical infrastructures. These are very important examples that I provide in order to explain that this Master of Science is very dedicated for very practical needs and operational requirements. Are the recruitment processes? The work is the recruitment is based on qualified students and very interested students. Moreover, we need them to have a strong link with Global Compass. Please contact them several times, see their website, and then we are collaborating with them. They are strong partner with us in order to have a very, very motivated students for this Master of Science. We require English level, a good level English level is desired with TOEIC 800, TOEFL IBT 80, and we target bilateral agreements with various universities and with some students from elsewhere in the world, for instance, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and elsewhere in the world that we want to collaborate with them. This ends my presentation. May I say again that we need your strong involvement. Please contact Global Compass and see how they can help us and they can help you in order to join us for this Master of Science. This ends my presentation. I'm available for questions. So the first question is, should a previous experience be on disaster management? Yes, an experience in the world of disaster management is interesting, but not mandatory. Of course, we accept students with a bachelor level that are interested in the world of disaster management, but also students without experience in the world of disaster management. We are here to provide them this information. Last but not least, we accept also professionals that have an experience in disaster management. Please do not hesitate to ask for questions. The question is about the tuition fees for the program. For international students, the tuition fees is 15,000 euro for 2 years. What is the payment process and what is the recruitment process? It's very linked and it's very simple. The students have to contact all the agents, and for instance, Global Compass is an appropriate partner. After the interview with the students, then the students will, if accepted, will receive an acceptation letter. With this acceptation letter, the students have to pay 500 euros. This is the first payment. After the first payment, then the student will receive the visa, the acceptation letter, the definitive one suitable for visa application. And then the student will pay the tuition fees for the first year. The same process for the second year for the payment. So there is a question about the scholarship. Yes, there are potential scholarships. Students may apply first for the Master of Science, and if they are accepted, then we launch the scholarship process. Scholarship process are available. Scholarship are available, but please first apply. Application form application is free. Please apply, and then second, if you are accepted, then we launch the scholarship process. There is a question about our internships are paid. Yes, internships are all paid. There are optional internship between year one and year two. This is an optional internship, but generally speaking, all the students, they are making this optional internship because all internships are paid. And of course, the mandatory internship in year two is paid also in every country. So there is a question about the list of documents to apply. There are various documents to apply. May I say that the list is entirely available on our platform, or see our contact Global Compass. They will explain all the required list of documents. For instance, a copy of the passport, a CV, a copy of the bachelor, and 2 letters of recommendations, plus a copy of the English exam are mandatory. Copy of the English exam for the people, for the students without an English, a country with English. I mean, if they are the English native speaker, this English level is not required. Thank you, bye bye. Thank you, bye bye.